So anhydrous wool fat. So this is this absorption base is also obtained from the wool of sheep, right? And it is also called as the anhydrous wool fat, also called as lanolin. And anhydrous wool fat soluble in water, right, as I said, and insoluble in two kind of organic solvent, that is ether and chloroform. And there is a also the composition of our anhydrous wool fat are given, right? That is, it is made up of 70% weight by weight of wool fat and 30% weight by weight of purified water, right? Purified water. Suppose we have to suppose we use the or suppose we take the 100 ml wool fat, right? And that 100 ml, in that 100 ml, 70% of our wool fat and 30% of our purified water, right? So you should remember this ratio, that is 70/40 wool fat and purified water, right? It is a mixture of 70% weight by weight of wool fat and 30% weight by weight of purified water, right? Then it is alone as a emollient and ingredient of several ointment. So there is a use or application of our anhydrous wool fat are given, that is, if we are use the anhydrous wool fat, that time it act as a emollient. Emollient means it able to soften the our skin, right, or skin surface. Suppose we suppose someone get a dryness on the skin, dryness of skin, that time we can apply the anhydrous wool fat at the site of dryness, right? And after application, it gives a soften effect to the our dry skin, and we feel the, or that particular patient feel the comfort, right? So individually act as a emollient. Anhydrous wool fat individually act as a emollient, but also used as an ingredient for several ointment, right? Used as a basis for the several ointment, right? So this is the about the our anhydrous wool fat, right? Anhydrous kind of wool fat. Then afterward, this is our second, and our third one is wool alcohol. Wool alcohol. So this is the another example from the absorption basis wool alcohol. So let's see what is that. It is obtained from wool fat by treating it with alkali and remove out cholesterol and alcohol, right? Means what happened, the wool fat, we know that is the wool fat is obtained from the sheep, right? Obtained from the sheep. If and we can get a wool alcohol by treating the wool fat with a alkali or alkali, right? Suppose for the formulation or for the production of wool alcohol, we need to alkalize the wool fat with the help of several kind of alkali. Afterward, we need to remove out the cholesterol and alcohol. Cholesterol and alcohol. So cholesterol and alcohol, this is the part of our wool fat or impurities. We can say it is impurities of our wool fat, right? Means we have to remove out the cholesterol and alcohol from the wool fat by the alkalization or alkali reaction, or by treating the alkali. Afterward, we will get a wool alcohol, right? So जो वूल फैट है वो बहुत सारे इंग्रेडिएंट्स या फिर कंस्टिट्यूएंट से बना हुआ होता है, तो उसमें कोलेस्ट्रॉल, अल्कोहल भी प्रेजेंट रहते हैं, ठीक है? तो हम लोग वूल फैट को, एंड द वूल फैट ऑप्टेन फ्रॉम द, वी नो दैट इज अ वूल फैट ऑप्टेन फ्रॉम द sheep, wool of sheep, right? And that wool fat contain the several kind of ingredients such as cholesterol and alcohol, right? Suppose we treating the our wool fat by the alkali, that time what happened, the cholesterol and alcohol part are remove out, right? Remove out from the wool fat, and that whatever the remaining portion are obtained, that is a wool fat, that called the wool fat. That's why it is called as, it is obtained from wool fat by treating it with a alkali and remove out cholesterol and alcohol, right? Then wool fat act as a emulsifying agent for WO kind of emulsion, right? Suppose we are use the, or suppose we have to prepare the OW kind of emulsion, means water in disperse phase and oil in continuous phase, that time there is suggestion we can use the wool fat as a emulsifying agent, right, as a emulsifying agent. Then also added in a OW kind of emulsion to improve the texture, stability and emollient properties, right. And if suppose we are going to prepare the OW kind of, means what oil is a disperse phase and water is a continuous phase, that time also there is a recommendation for using the or adding the wool fat, wool alcohol, right, wool alcohol, because it can able to improve the texture of OW kind of emulsion, then stability also, it can minimize the creaming, then cracking and phase inversion also, that is the stability problem, right. And as well as the wool alcohol also given the emollient properties if we are incorporated into a OW kind of emulsion, right. So this is the information regarding the wool fat, right. And you know that is the wool fat also example of absorption base, and it is a ability to absorb the much amount of water, right. So you should remember this thing carefully, right. Then our another example from the Visvax, right, sorry, another example for the absorption basis, that is a Visvax. This is our fourth kind of example, Visvax, right. So let's see what is it. Then Visvax is a purified wax obtained from honeycomb of bees, honeycomb of bees. So the source of our Visvax are that is a different source, right, as like we know that is a wool alcohol, then anhydrous wool fat, and our wool fat are the obtained from the wool of sheep, right, wool of sheep. But the beeswax are obtained from the different sources, that is a honeycomb of bees. We know that that is a बीज मीन्स, और जो हिंदी में बोला जाता है इसे, या फिर मराठी में बोलते हैं इसे मधुमक्खी जिसे बोलते हैं हम लोग, ठीक है। उसका जो मधुमक्खी का जो कॉम होता है, ठीक है, हनी कॉम, जिसमें शहद वगैरह जो स्टोर करके रखते हैं, तो जो मेन लाइक जो एक वैक्स लाइक जो एक कॉम होता है, उससे हम लोग विज वैक्स जो है हमें मिलता है, ठीक है। तो दैट्स वाई इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज द सोर्स ऑफ विज वैक्स, दैट इज़ अ honeycomb of bees, right, honeycomb of bees. So beeswax is the purified wax obtained from the honeycomb of bees, right, honeycomb of bees means जो कॉम्ब है, हनी कॉम्ब है, उसे क्या करते हैं, प्यूरिफाई करते हैं वेरियस विद द हेल्प ऑफ वेरियस काइंड ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट, and after the purification whatever the material we get, that is called as a beeswax, right. So there is a source are given, that is beeswax is a purified wax obtained from honeycomb of bees, right. So its name itself indicate that is a bees and wax, right. Then so bees wax को हम लोग सिंपली बोल सकते हैं, जो कैंडल होते हैं हम लोग इंग्लिश में जो बोलते हैं, मेनबत्ती जिसे बोलते हैं, ठीक है। तो दैट काइंड ऑफ मटेरियल आर called a bees wax, right. So you remember it as for your better understanding. I gave this example, right. Then it is available as a yellow and white beeswax. So as like our soft paraffin, our beeswax also available in the two form, that is a yellow beeswax and white beeswax, right. Yellow beeswax and white beeswax, the means there is a two category or type of our beeswax as like our soft paraffin, right. That is yellow beeswax and white beeswax, right. Then it used as a stiffening agent in paste and ointment, right, stiffening agent. So our beeswax used as a stiffening agent, right, stiffening agent in a paste and ointment means if we are prepare the ointment, that time also for as a stiffening agent the beeswax are used, as well as for the preparation of paste also. So as like our ointment, paste is also semi-solid dosage form, right. So as a stiffening agent, beeswax are recommended, right. So stiffening agent means the agent which responsible for the increasing the viscosity or maintaining the viscosity or the maintaining the consistency of our semi-solid preparation, right, maintaining the consistency or means whatever the consistency of our paste and ointment are provided or maintained by the stiffening agent, right? जो हम लोग घर पे पेस्ट यूज़ करते हैं या फिर ऑइंटमेंट जो रेडीमेड ऑइंटमेंट यूज़ करते हैं उसको कभी टच करके देखना जो उसका कंसिस्टेंसी कैसा है, ना तो एकदम लिक्विड है ना तो वो एकदम सॉलिड है, तो ठीक है वो जो है क्या है सेमी सॉलिड इसका एक कंसिस्टेंसी है, ठीक है, नॉट मच सॉलिड नॉट मच लिक्विड, राइट, मीन्स इट इज फॉल्स अंडर द बिटवीन द two state solid and liquid. So that type of consistency or viscosity are given by the stiffening agent, right? So you should remember this, right? For the paste and ointment the stiffening agent are used. For example our Visvax act as a stiffening agent in the paste and ointment preparation, right? Then these bases are little greasy but is easily removed out from skin and cloths than oleogenous bases. So there is one comparison are given, as we know that is the popularities or importance of our oleogenous bases are decreasing nowadays, right? So because of various reason, as we know that is for the greasy as a greasiness or for the stickiness and not easily removable from the skin and cloth after washing, right? So there is a reason for the minimizing the or decreasing the popularity of our oleogenous bases, right? So but the absorption basis or beeswax has a little greasy character or nature and easily removed from the skin and cloths, right, as like our than our oleogenous basis, right? Means if we use the beeswax containing ointment after the application on the skin, right, that time we can easily remove out the our ointment from the skin and cloth also, right? So this is the one comparison are given, and we know that is the oleogenous bases are difficult to remove from the cloths and skin after washing, right, with the washing. So there is a one advantages are given regarding the over absorption basis, right? The bases are little greasy, means beeswax are little greasy in nature but easily remove out from skin, easily remove out from the skin and cloths than oleogenous bases. We know that is the oleogenous bases are difficult to remove from the skin and cloths, right? So this is the about our oleogenous basis, right? Beeswax, that is absorption basis, right? The absorption from the absorption basis, that is a beeswax, it is obtained from the honeycomb of bees, then available in two form, that is yellow and white also, then act as a stiffening agent for paste and ointment, and it has a little greasy nature and easily removed from the skin and cloths, right? So you should remember this thing. So afterward there is a one advantages are given regarding our beeswax or absorption kind of basis. So what is that? Let's see, it is very important to know that, right? So advantages means it's a property, means good properties or ideal properties, right? So how it is more popular than our oleogenous bases are given there, right? So advantages, that is for the our beeswax or absorption bases are compatible with more number of medicament, means our bases, absorption bases like a beeswax are more compatible with a number of medicament, right? More compatible with a number of medicament. So it's possess the all ideal properties whatever possesses by our ointment basis, that is our absorption basis has the ability to compatible with a more number of medicament, right, more number of medicament, but or there is another kind of also bases are present like available, that is oleogenous bases are not comparatively are more number of or compatible with a more number of medicament, right? So this is the one advantages by which we can easily adopt the or we can easily use the absorption kind of basis, right? Then our second advantage is that is able to absorb more quantity of water than a aqueous substance, able to absorb more quantity of water and aqueous substance, right? Means our oleogenous basis then beeswax, right, also able to absorb the more quantity of water and aqueous substance, right? Suppose our preparation prepare with aqueous substance or present the water substance in a more quantity, that time at able